Autism Tutorial Part 1. Autism Tutorial Part 1 is the first in a series of Little Big Planet levels Chris uploaded on the 13th of February 2011. Chris once again reads off Wikipedia's autism article, this time adding his own 2 cents. Of note, Chris seems to be aware of the accepted cause of autism, and semi-correctly blames his father for it. This one is another quickie. Sorry about that, my sinuses are getting really bad right now, but to make up for it, this is a way longer video than I've got a fish. It's like 4 minutes long, and because this is part 1 of a video, next Quickie, we'll be doing part 2 of the autism tutorial. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. The autism tutorial is very interesting. It lets me walk around in Chris's demented mind for a little bit. So hope you're all having a good day, stay safe, wash your hands, and peace.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian Weston Chandler, alias Christopher, and I am autistic. I'm functionally autistic. In this animation, with Wikipedia facts and book diagrams, and in my own words and opinions, we will look into autism, what it is, possible causes, and treatments and cures, and how we autistics should be treated and respected in real-life social situations. First, autism. What is it? In a nutshell, it is a malfunction in the neural development that impairs social interactions, communication, and restricted or repetitive behaviors. In the brain, autism affects many parts. Autism especially affects the connection between the amygdala, the social and emotional behavioral gland, and the cerebral cortex and maybe cerebellum, the logic and goal-making parts. The connectors between the matter is called the corpus callosum, which I believe is the most affected. In my theory, a cure may be found in repairing this major component of the brain. But facts also state that autism occurs pre-birth, sadly, in mutated genetics within the chromosomes, which can happen when a pregnant mother smokes, binges, takes drugs, or certain meds, and other non or real environmental factors, such as car exhaust. Ladies, get off the drugs now. Another factor lies in the father's age upon child conception. The mother's age is not a factor here. Dudes, have your children before like 40 or 50. Anyway, the mutated chromosomes can involve deletion, duplication, and or swapping. Scientists are still researching. Common symptoms of autism include and should be observed to notice little to no eye contact, malcommunication with delayed babbling, unusual gestures, low responsiveness. Try calling their name. In that young age, they seldom respond if they have autism, as well as unsynced atypical vocal patterns. They also will have lack of intuition of other people, lack of attention to social stimuli, and little to no smiling. Imagination and imaginative play is often blank in autistic minds, but with training, they may be able to think in pictures at least, like the famous Miss Temple Grandin. By the way, boys are more affected with autism than girls. That's just the way it is. Compulsive behavior, or a type of ADD, attention deficit disorder, is also common. In worst cases, self-destructive behavior such as self-cutting, hurting others, and bullying possibly may be apparent. Fortunate for me, I do not go into self-destructiveness. I do not hurt myself, and I do not hurt others. The worst for me is essentially biting my fingernails. Sometimes. Feeling restricted is also common. Staying within their comfort zones with ritualistic behavior, and such. And with repetition in play, we may as well be walking around in circles for infinity time. And some of us actually do. Parents and guardians should be very watchful and cautious of any autistic symptoms, as they can be obvious by the age of 3 years old. I myself spoke first at 6 weeks with the word monkey in an attempt at saying mommy. My vocabulary and speech grew great until I stopped talking at 1.5 years old, and I did not speak again until when I was 7. The other infant symptoms followed in suit. A controversy began when they blamed mercury and MMR vaccines, but it was removed from all vaccines in early 2000, and yet the autism rate still grew over the decade.